Assalamualaikum, my name is Aiman Azlan and this is Take 5. Hello and welcome to another episode of Take 5 where I will take 5 of your questions and you can take 5 minutes off and relax while I answer your questions. Let's go.
Where are you from?
I am from Kelantan, which is one of the states in Malaysia.
How do you wake up for Fajr prayer?
Well, either my housemate wakes me up or I use an alarm clock. Of course, there's a lot more to the question. Usually the problem is not about waking up. It's about staying awake after you woke up. You know what I'm saying? One morning you wake up, you see it's 5 o'clock in the morning, so you push the snooze button. You know what they say, you snooze, you lose. So you have to gather all your willpower to fight that little voices in your head that goes, sleep. So number 1, make the intention to wake up for Fajr prayer. Number 2, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help you out. Number 3, fight that urge to go back to sleep.
How did you get to be so good in English speaking?
2 words, exposure and practice. You have to expose yourself to how good English speakers speak English and try to listen carefully to how they pronounce each word and try to copy how they say it. Which brings us to number 2, which is practice. You cannot get around it. You have to practice, practice, practice. Now there's a lot of ways you can practice. You can try sing along to a song. Wait a minute, we're talking about English, right? Oh, MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. You could try rapping. One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Oh, that was terrible. You could try tongue twisters. Shelly sells seashells by the seashore. And of course, the best way to practice is to actually talk to someone. I know that speaking in English is a bit of a problem for a lot of Malaysian students out there because they're probably shy, they probably think that they're gonna make a mistake, or they probably think that people are gonna make fun of them. Now, shyness and a sense of shame is a good quality to have. It is one of the key ingredients for modesty. However, to be shy when you're not supposed to be shy is a bad quality. And you're not supposed to be shy when you're learning. And I can safely say that you will make mistakes, and that's okay because you will learn from those mistakes. Now you might think that my English is good, but trust me, I make a lot of mistakes even now. And for those people who ridicule you and make fun of you, well, the only thing I can say is that haters gonna hate. I like to consider them as the test of patience because you know what? Their ridicule is minuscule compared to what the Prophet ﷺ got in his lifetime. He did not give up, and neither should you.
How do I advise guys to not speak freely with girls, like saying love you or you're cute?
Say what? Whoa, let me get this straight. You're cute? Love you? I'm gonna assume that the guy and the girl in this question are not married, because if they are married, then good job! If that's not the case, then my advice to the girl is go to the guy and tell him that this is wrong, he should not be doing this, and he should fear Allah, and he should know that actions have consequences. And you should tell them straightforwardly and be firm that no means no.
How do I tell a guy that I don't want any premarital relationship with him?
Now this question is pretty vague, so I'm going to assume 2 things. Number 1 is that she is in a relationship with him, or that he is hitting on her. If situation number 1 is the case, then I have to say to the sister, kudos to you for having that intention to go out of this type of relationship that clearly Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prohibits. I think the best way to deal with this is to just be honest about it. Tell him that you don't want this kind of relationship, that you want to be closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and if he really wants a relationship with you, a halal relationship that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put blessing in it, then he should just man up and ask your hand in marriage. If situation 2 is the case, then you have to tell the guy, no means no. I think the key to all this is to be clear and to be firm, so that he doesn't interpret it as you trying to play hard to get or something. To quote one of the sheikh that I know, he said that single people are dangerous, and I think there's a lot of truth in it. That is all for now. All the questions will be in the description below. Until we meet again.